steady, Lord, keep it right. Traverse City to Santa Fe, Sacramento down to Tampa Bay. Cruising through the early dawn, leaning on a traveling song. Choices have been made. I'll be going right along, leaning on a traveling song. I'll be going right along, leaning on a traveling song. me apart. And I won't trust the ashes of my Early in the fall, back deep in the woods, the first hint of frost is upon you. About a mile beyond the field's stone wall, it's not hard to get lost if you want to. Too far from the city to see the white lights, I move in the shadow under cover of night. Too far from the highway to blow a flat tire, I stare in the ashes in fire. Now John St. Paul is a well-known man of wealth in a skyscraper palace. He likes his old Cadillac dripped for long drives. I don't like how he looks at my house. I work his garage with a wrench in my glove, bring the stench of his gasoline home to my love. She swears once again she has all she desires, as I stare in the ashes and fire. One day late last week when I got the word the boss needs his caddy on steady, I remembered his eyes all over my wife as I carefully got my tools ready. What a terrible shame should he ever break down with me on his trail and so far from town. If his brakes were to fail, if he blew out a tire, and I stared in the ashes and fire. John St. Paul is a well-known man of wealth in a skyscraper palace. He likes his old Cadillac dripped from all times. I don't like how he looks at my Alice. I don't like how he looks at my Alice.
I'm getting it. He doesn't want to say it.
Well, there's nothing worse than feeling like you're first in line for losing. I thought my life was cruising, then it crumbled all the way. I had a lot to give, but what I gave should be forgotten. Unnoticed like a stranger, I'll say for the day. Well, this night was an illusion, it came down like an intrusion. I stepped through the night, though I can't stand it sinking low. I'm a witness to the fight between the darkness and the light. You're a mean old world, I'm leaving, though I have no place to go. You're a mean old world, I'm leaving, though I have no place to go. This old world took me for a ride. I lost everything I had. grace and beauty. Found purpose in the beauty when I couldn't find the shore. What beauty couldn't lift just simply floated on a drift, rolling on directionless and lost forevermore. When it goes from bad to worse sometimes before it can get better, I string my words together and just try to speak the truth. I had a lot to give, but what I gave shouldn't be forgotten. Well, pardon me for living for the time I'm here with you. Yeah, pardon me for living for the time I'm here with you. This old world took me for a ride. I lost everything I had in my pride. So much that I don't know, but I guess I'm set to go in this old world. She took me for a ride. Excuse me, folks, I just have to get these wires back in gear. All right. Chip on my shoulder, I'm another day. good. Just a grinning back red man drinking up the birdies for days. So I'll drain every cup and keep stacking them up till the sun stumbles out of the sky. With a chip on my shoulder, I'm another day older, and I swear I could break down and cry. Well, I'll keep on this way till my dying day. It's a blessing I try to disguise. With a chip on my shoulder, I'm another day older, and I swear I could break down and cry. I've got 7 weeks and counting, boys, but I don't blame the man. I wanted lost some poker chips, but I don't blame the hand. It's been 7 years of famine, but I never blame the land. Just give me peace and quiet, boss, I'll take it where I can. Give me peace and quiet, boss, I'll take it where I can. My only enemy is out to get, to make me pay for what I've done. Out to catch me and he's on the trail to find me. Sure as hell he'll whip me when he does. Yeah, sure as hell he'll whip me when he does. There's a hunger in my belly and a pounding in my head. Our buzzards turn impatiently, expecting I'll be dead. That desert sun is burning high above, my shadow can't find shade. Got 7 weeks in counting, laying in that I paid. 7 weeks in counting, laying in that I paid. My only enemy is out to get, to make me pay for what I've done. Out to catch me and he's on the trail to find me. Sure as hell he'll whip me when he does. Yeah, sure as hell he'll whip me when he does. those other ways. Seven weeks in county for all those other ways. My worst enemies out to get me, to make me pay for what I've done. Out to catch me and he's on the trail to find me. Sure as hell he'll whip me when he does. Sure as hell he'll whip me when he does. How you feeling out there? Are we having a good time tonight? Thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to hear some music. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your energy. How about a big hand for these fellas up here? It is an honor each and every night for me to stand up here and play music with these guys. They're so fucking badass. And in case you didn't know, down there on the fiddle, that's Alex Hargraves. On the 5-string banjo, that's Billy Phelan. On the bass fiddle from the great state of Texas, our hometown boy here from Tyler, that's Royal Messiah. Down there on the mandolin, everybody, that's Jared Walker. Give it up for these guys, man.
Sorry, guys, I mean,
1, 2, 1. Couple of beers with the Reverend. Am I safe from the night? More money to the system. Am I free from the fight? I left myself behind in my hometown. Are we looking for a new place? You won't find me around. I made peace with my country, though I never could believe somebody else's struggle is the reason that I flee. There's none left to miss me, they never thought I'd go. So many things about me nobody sees to know. Can you carry more if you leave me there? What's left to take? Whose last come last? I can find fewer reasons against the need to run than I have to bear a burden, a weight I can't overcome. There are reasons I will be, there are answers I feel. Is there love enough to save us when they find us out here? Can you carry more if you leave me back? What's left to take? Whose last come last? grief lie behind us and learn the whole way. I'll tell you what, growing up,
It'll be tomorrow night.
It's Sunday.
I was very lucky to grow up with parents that were into really good music. Very, very blessed for that, and my dad taught me a lot of good tunes, and my mom did too. And one of my mom's favorite artists of all time is Johnny Winter. So growing up, being exposed to that, I feel lucky almost, you know. I mean, I was in elementary school, and my mom had this big book of CDs, and I remember one year I took 2 of them out of there. It was Dark Side of the Moon and a Johnny Winter Greatest Hits. I used to walk to school, and I had a little CD player I got for Christmas one year, and I wore them 2 CDs out that whole year. It was the only 2 CDs I listened to, you know, and that Johnny Winter stuff, I listened to it over and over and over and over. It never gets old. So I'll do this one here. And yeah, it's called Ain't Nothing to Me. Prison than to sit down beside her on that stool. What's that you say? I guess you're right. It ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. She belongs to him now, buddy. Drink up and leave while you pay. I can tell by the way that he looks at you, buddy. Yes, he's a quick-tempered, jealous man. What's that you say? Stretched out on the floor now, buddy. Can't you see what you made him do? Well, they're coming for to take him to the jailhouse, buddy. And tomorrow someone will bury you. Oh, well, that's life. At least it was. It ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. resting in the street. And supper on the table and the bed's already made. Well, the women in the town, they taught her how to dress. I taught her about farming and school she learned the rest. Pretty daughter, don't you love me? I'll be left alone. There's no one in the Hollywood I can call my home. I know someday man will come and take you far away. Every morning since you were born, I pray today today. Pretty daughter, pretty daughter. Take you far away. Every morning since you were born, I pray today to be pretty daughter, pretty daughter. supper on the table and our bed's already made. Pretty daughter, don't you love me? I'll be left alone. There's no one in the holler that I can call my home. I know someday a man will come and take you far away. But every morning since you were born, I pray that ain't today. Pretty daughter, pretty daughter. This is the beginning of the end. It's been a real nice time and I can't wait to see you all again. This is the beginning of the end. If there's anyone around you, throw your arm around a friend. 'Cause the end of today could be the end of the way we did live. And if you wind up on the wrong side of the road, you'll always have a hand to hold. It's like a dream that I just never want to end. Wish I could stay right here with all of my best friends. It's the end of the line, it's the end of the show, it's the end of the record, even though I had to go. I could stay here for a while if I had nowhere to be, but this old highway keeps on calling for the end of you with me. So this is the beginning of the end. It's been a real nice time and I can't wait to see you folks again. This is the beginning of the end. If there's anyone around you, throw your arm around a friend. At the end of the day, it's the end of the way we did live. And if you wind up on the wrong side of the road, you'll always have a hand to hold. It's like a dream that I just never want to end. Wish I could stay right here with all of my best friends. It's the end of the line, it's the end of the show, it's the end of the record, even though I had to go. I could stay here for a while if I had nowhere to be, but this old highway keeps on calling for the end of you and me. So this is the beginning of the end. It's been a real nice time and I can't wait to see you folks again. This is the beginning of the end. If there's anyone around you, throw your arm around a friend. If there's anyone around you, hold them close, 'cause it's the